Hey y'all, welcome to the Daily Quick 9 stream. Today we're going to be featuring guides by Franco. And we're going to wait around just a few minutes, let some people show up, and then we'll get started. Hello, welcome. We're just giving it a couple minutes, letting people show up, and then we'll get going. Hope everybody's doing okay. We just came off an amazing weekend round stream this morning. Shot a personal best, -40. First time we've ever done that. That was really cool. Still living that high a little bit, man. That was incredible. Great round. All right, we'll give it a couple more minutes and then we'll get going. We're going to be playing guides by Franco today. And we're going to try to do a little bit better than yesterday. We have won 17 out of 20 quick nines this season. We're ranked 63rd on the leaderboard. Like to finish off the season with a double gold, one on each account. And show some love to these guides here. All right, we'll wait one more minute and then we'll get going. Welcome to everybody that's here. We're just going to wait one more minute, see if anybody else wants to show up before we get started. Glad y'all are here. It's nice to have some people to hang out with. All right. We're going to be playing 2 accounts today, so we'll get double looks at every hole. We're going to try to go for double gold last Q9 of the season. Be nice to hit that. Brackets don't look too bad. I'll show you here in just a second. we're going to go ahead and have a look at it. All right. So in this bracket, we are the last to play. Looks like we need a negative 16 without an albatross to tie. Negative 16 with an albatross to win. That's absolutely doable. We're going to do our best to hit that. We are again featuring Franco's guide today, so we're going to try to do it some justice. I talked to him earlier, and he told me I needed to hit less greats if I was going to use his guides. So I better straighten up before he kicks me out. All right. This first hole is a par 4 with a shot at a hole-in-one. We're going to start with a P10 side spin 2 wind 10 ball. It's going to be a P10 no move target, 3.8 top spin light, 1 right spin. We're going to have 0.7 balls right curl, and it should be a slower needle. We got a push up or a pull back, depending on wind angle. And then we have a custom adjustment chart for this particular shot. So the curl is going to be, we're going to have that rubber band just a hair off the edge of the top rectangle. I'll show you when we go. As with all Q9s, we don't practice. We just go for it and see what we can do. So, oops, dang it. I keep thinking I'm in chat. Alright, so let's go. Let's go ahead and get going. Big shout out to Franco. Thank you for the guide. Let's do it some justice today. And see what we can do. Let's try to get that gold medal for our last Q9. So, again, set up P10 no move target, 3.8 top light, 1 right spin. Custom chart adjustment, 0.7 balls of right, curl, max overpower, and then obviously we got to hit perfect. Okay, here we go. Be nice to drop a par 4 hole-in-one live. We haven't done that yet. I've dropped them before, but not on stream. All right, so 1 right, 3.8 top light. We are going to assess the wind angle here. And it looks like we are in... Looks like we're in yellow. 7.8 is 7.7 adjustment. So we're going to do that. Yellow is no push-up. We need 0.7 ball of curl. So the guide shows us right about there. Hit perfect. Let's see if this drops. Looking good. It's going to go. It's too slow. We needed a little more top on it. But we're on the green for eagle. That's good enough. And there we go. That's hole 1 in the bag. All right, hole 2. It's a par 3. This is a pretty typical hole. Pretty typical play on this hole. It's we're gonna set up at P8 min, and we're gonna apply 1 backspin. We have a custom adjustment, and then we have circle drop OP, and then we will be taking off 1 click of OP or 2 clicks depending on wind strength. This is a good par 3. Pretty simple to set up, pretty simple to knock down. We want a P0 side spin 0 ball. I mean a P8 side spin 0 ball. We got the Jewel, I think it's called, or the Spartan, actually. So we're going to go after that. Grab that for setup. This ball right here. So Spartan ball has no side spin. Makes it real easy for setting up shots like this. And then we need a P0 to 8 Win 10 to use on that. So we're going to go... I think this one will have a free trial if we try it. Because it's on sale. Should have a free trial, I think. So we'll try that. Welcome to everybody to the stream. We've dropped hole 1. We're looking at hole 2. Alright, so here's the setup. Before spins, P8 min, ball guide left side of the hole. We're going to apply 1 backspin. And then we are going to custom adjust from the chart. And then we'll apply circle drop, OP, and then subtract OP based on wind speed. So let's go ahead. Let's have a look at it. And give it a go. Dropped this hole plenty of times. Played it a ton. Not really a tough drop, but it can be. Sometimes I will miss it. Usually I miss it to the right. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to get up here to P8 min. We want to run that ball guide down the left side of the hole. We want to apply 1 backspin to that. We want to swap balls. And we do have a free trial. 8-2 is going to be just circle drop OP, so we're pretty fortunate there. And we're going to straighten that out just a touch. 8-2 adjustment is 7-2. Well, let's get over the... There we go. 7-2, and then we want circle drop OP. Hit perfect, and hopefully we'll get that in the hole. Looks good. Boom. 2 for 2, guys. We're on a roll. We're starting off strong. All right. So, next hole. We're not buying none of those. We got some. All right, next hole we got is a par 5 with a headwind. It's always a tough play. So we're going to be going quarterback at P4 max rest, red ring by the right rough at fairway. We're going to swap to the APOC sniper, do 7 top, 1 right hard. And then we're going to curl to the outside edge of the second triangle with max OP and hit perfect. Second shot will be the sniper level 10. We will box in the yellow by the white and yellow by the rough. I'm sorry, it looks like to me it's actually the red ring. So we'll have the red ring by the rough and red ring by the fringe fairway. And then we will spin it so it's just outside the left or the right edge of the cup and about a square past. We do have a couple of little adjustments for wind, a couple clicks of right curl based on wind speed. So this is going to be a good drop if we can get it. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Oh, that's the reference check. I'm sorry. The setup is white by the dark rough, yellow by the first cut of rough. The check is the red ring boxed in with the rough and the fairway with the ball guide over the hole. My bad. I was reading the guide wrong. I've been known to do that. Alright, so we need a P4. And you guys are in luck. I just happen to have a crap ton of katanas. So we'll use that. If anybody's looking to buy any katanas, let me know. I got plenty for sale. Alright, quarterback, P4 max rest. red ring by the rough, swap to APOC sniper, 7 top 1 right, and the curl as pictured. Going to be looking for 354 to 360 target yards. So we need a side spin for P10. So let's see what we got here. Alright, my glasses are a little blurry. We'll use this P10 there. We got a bunch of those. Let me clean my glasses real quick. That way I can see to hit perfect. That always helps. Alright. Alright, everybody. Glad everybody's here that's showing up. I appreciate your support. Appreciate you being here. Okay. APOC sniper bag is ready. Quarterback bag is ready. Let's go ahead and go into it here. See if we can drop this albatross. Okay. Away we go. Red ring right side by the rough fairway line at max rest. We'll come over here. Put our red ring right by the fairway. Swap to our APOC sniper bag. 7 top, 1 right. Swap balls. We're going to adjust 7.5. And then we are going to give it max OP and curl right here to the tip of the second triangle. Need it perfect on this drive. There we go. Looking for 354 to 360 on the target yards. And we're at 355. That's perfect. Alright, our check is going to be right here. We're going to box in this red. We're at +6. So the setup spot is right there. You want to spin the ball guide right there. And our check was +6, which is +1 to the table. And we're at 8-0. That's 9-4. That's going to make that 9-5. And our at 8-0, we have 2 clicks of right curl needed. So right there, hit perfect. See if we got that drop. Looking good. Maybe. No. No. We pulled a little wonky. But we'll take the eagle. Not bad. Alright, we got another par 4 hole in one look next. So we're going to see if we can get this. Alright, so this particular shot here is a P6 no move target. We want 6.4 top spin, 1 right spin. And we want outer wall left curl max OP. So let's get set up here. So we're going to be at P6 no move target. And we'll get there. All right. So we want, I'm going to use this ball to set up because I need 1 right spin. And then I will use, We can use that. We can use that to shoot with. It's not a very ball I typically am worried about losing out on. Alright. Got our APOC bag. Got our precision ball we're going to use. Alright, so the notes on this are if you hit it and it goes into the back rough, play the dunk. Ball guide back of the cup, 0.5 rings to adjust and hit perfect, obviously. So we gonna pin our rescue ball in case that happens. And we are going to set up P6 no move target, 6.5. Our 6.4 top spin light, 1 right spin light. Then we're going to adjust 1-to-1. Outer wall left curl, max OP, slow needle. There's a push up and pull back based on wind angle, so we'll need to assess that. But let's go ahead and give it a go. Still on our first account today, we need a -16 with an albatross for the win, or a -16 without an albatross to tie for first. We are the last people to play. So here we go. 6.4 top, so right there. And we're going to swap ball to our precision. Okay, we need to assess the wind angle here. And we are in, looks like we're in between blue and yellow, so we're going to push up 0.1. 8.3 is 8.3. And we're going to push up 0.1. There we go. And we're going to be max OP, outer wall, curl. And we want to hit perfect here. We're going to end up in the water. And we got it. Alright, let's say a prayer, nod to the gods, see if we can get... Oh my god, how did we end up in the water? Are you kidding me? What? Let's try that again. 1 right. Oh, I didn't have enough top spin on it. Oh my lord of the dance. I had the wrong top spin. Okay. Oh my god, I had 1. I screwed up. Alright, we are in yellow. No push-up. 7-6, 7-6. We will literally have to drop this to get the eagle. Outer wall curl. Full OP. Need to hit perfect here. And we hit a great left, so we're probably screwed in the water again. Yep. Jesus. What a mess. Can't believe I did that. Alright. We'll do it again. 8-5 is 8-5. We're in yellow again. Outer wall curl. Gotta hit perfect. There we are. That'd be nice if we dropped this hole in one and saved birdie. Never know. Could happen. Probably not gonna. And we're right in the rough. Well, we gotta have a save par here. We're gonna be in a lot of trouble. I cannot believe I did that. Alright. Gotta hit perfect on this. And we hit it great. I think we'll be okay. Nope. We got a bogey for the first time ever. What an embarrassment. Wow. What an embarrassment. That's what happens when you don't read the guide right. Sorry, Franco. That's a horrible play. That's absolutely horrible play. Wow. Well, it's going to be tough to come back from this account. But we're going to do it anyway. Do our best. So here, we need Thor's hammer and the quarterback. 8 top, 1 right. Quarterback at PG Max RS blue by the right hand rough. So we'll go here. Alright. Sorry guys, that was embarrassing. I cannot believe I didn't put enough topspin on that to begin with. Wow. Well, we all make mistakes, man, and it happens. All we can do is still try to win gold by dropping as much as we can on the way out the door here. Okay, so quarterback max rest. Blue to the right. Rough sand trap line. We're going to swap to the Thor's hammer. We're going to set 8 topspin, 1 right. We're going to pull a custom adjustment, and then we are going to add a click or 2 of curl to the circle break right based on wind speed. We're going to go ahead and stick with that P6 ball probably. Let's get into it. Whew, I cannot believe that happened. I've never shot a bogey in a quick 9 before. Wow. Hard to believe I shot a negative 40 this morning. That's my fault. I misread my spins. Alright. So max rest. We want the blue right there. We want to swap to our Thor bag. 8 topspin, 1 right. Swap ball. We're going to go custom adjustment here. And 7-3 is 6-9. So just like that. And this is base. So just circle break. Right. And we hit a great. Yep. Wheels are coming off this one. Alright, that's great. Good job, Jason. What crap. Having a moment. What? Okay. My wife said take a breath and take my time, so I'll do that. Alright, so we're playing here. We are playing. Next hole is a par 5. We are playing P8, no move target. Then we're going to swap to a P10 topspin boost ball. We need a B52 in our bag. So we got a P8 right there. And then we need a topspin 5 ball. And win 10. We'll use that one. And so shot setup is P8, no move target, max topspin boost 1.5 right. And he said avoid heavy 1159 on the pull. 1 ball of right curl, max OP, hit perfect. B52 level 7 plus setup. White ring to the pin to check. And then we're going to add clicks of left curl based on wind speed. We're going to set up with the white to the rough, the yellow to the white to the dark rough, the inner ring to the top fringe fairway. Ball guide, we're going to spin through the hole. Should be a pretty easy albatross. And, you know, my wife's right. I need to slow it down. I don't know why I'm rushing right now. But let's get it done. Okay. My wife said, take a breath, slow down. She's yelling at me from the bedroom. She's right. She is right. All right. So P8, no move target. Swap balls. All the top. 1.5 right. We want to avoid heavy 59 on the drive, so we're going to try to give it just a little 0-1 flick. 7-6 is 7-6. And there's no push-up. Max OP, 1 ball of right curl. And we want to hit perfect here. There we go. Got it. Now this should be 420 yards plus. And we're at 425. We're going to do a top white pin check. And we are at +4. We're going to set up with the white ring there and the inner ring there. We're going to spin the ball. We want to be 1 square through the whole center cup. We were at base adjustments. -1. 7, 4 is 8, 1. So we're going to move 8 rings. And then we, with that wind speed, we need 2 clicks of left curl. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then we're just going to hit perfect. And that should drop nicely for the albatross. And we just missed left. All right. Okay. Good times. Well, that's the end of this account. It's over. No winning on this account. We'll go after it on the next account. Try to get gold. We will not be ending the season with gold on this. It's impossible. But we'll play our best. We'll finish it out and try to... we're on hole 7. Alright. This is going to be a APOC to Sniper Rough Bump. The only way we could get to 16 would be to shoot. Nope, we can't. It's impossible. That's what I said. Alright, so quarterback P0 max rest, blue by the rough. We're going to do 6 backspin, 1 right spin, and then we're going to adjust and do circle drop OP. We need a side spin 4 ball. All this, there. And we need a side spin 4 ball for the minimum. So we'll just play that P8 we got there. Alright, so let's set it up and get going. P0 max rest, quarterback blue by the left fairway rough line. Swap to the APOC, 6 back, 1 left. Adjust and circle drop OP, hit perfect. The second shot, we're going to do a top white ring to the fringe fairway check. And then we're going to position our red ring next to the sand trap with our ball guide pointing at the, it looks like 3rd dark green square from the pin. We're going to spin the ball through the hole 2 squares and circle break OP after adjustment. We're going to go ahead and give this a go. And we're going to go after the second account with a little more gusto. I cannot believe I accidentally messed up that spin. So bad. Mistakes happen. On to everybody. Alright, so we want to be right here. Alright, swap to our APOC Sniper. 6 back and 1 left. There. And swap ball. We're going to adjust 8 rings. And we are going to give it circle drop OP. And we're going to hit perfect. There we go. All right. Top white fringe fairway check, which is going to be right here. We got +3. So we're setting up right here. Okay. And then we are spinning the ball to, we're spinning the ball to 2 squares through center cup there. And 8-0 at +3 is table. So let's get our 8-0 is 8-1. And at 8-0, we need circle break +1 click. Hit perfect. And hopefully we can drop that there. Oh, not enough on it. Oh, just left of the cup. All right. Okay. All right. So, big apologies to the guide maker, Franco, for that. That's been a horrible round. Really screwed that up. We started strong, but man. All right. So we're gonna set this up at with our P8 Spartan ball that has 0 side spin. Again, this is going to be a P8 min shot. Alright, so there it is. And then we need to go to a P0 to 2. So P0 to 2, side spin 0, win 10. Let's see what we got. We got something that's not too crazy. And yeah, this is gonna be center ball shot. So sometimes ball selection is important as far as the size of the ball when you're doing center ball. All right, so we're gonna set up at P8 min, ball guide left side of the hole, just on the edge of the cup. 3.1 backspin, and then we got right curl, clicks of right curl or clicks of left curl based on wind angle. We're going to be hoping for the blue angle, which is no clicks of curl. So we'll set up at P8 min, ball guide left side of the hole, add the backspin, then adjust our swap balls, adjust, and go from there. All right, here we go. You know, every once in a while I have a really bad Q9. That's why I've only won 17 and 20. The 3 days that I had a bad Q9, I think I shot a -10 once. It happens to everybody. All right, P8 min. I want to set that up right there on the edge of the cup. 3.1 back, right like that. Swap ball to the P2, and then we're gonna adjust, and it looks like we have red angle, which is 2 clicks of right curl, and then 7/7 is 6/2, so 6/2, center ball 2 clicks of right curl, and this is a little bit big ball. So I should have picked a different one, but we'll see. And we're going to die early. Okay, had a little bit too much backspin, I would reckon. All right. So we have one more hole left to play. This is a par 5. We are going to be playing APOC P8 max rest, white to the right rough fairway, max top 1 right. Then we're going to adjust and apply max overpower. If we use a P10, we'll have the slowest needle, he says. We are going to set up this second shot with the white on the left rough for the B52. And we want the ball guide just right beyond the rough in front of us. And then we're going to spin the ball guide 2 squares short and pull once over bullseye for the adjust. So let's get our balls set up. And we want the APOC, we want a P8, and then we want a P10. So I'm gonna probably grab one of our P10s that's we got a few of here. That ball we just had a minute ago was pretty good. There we go. Got a few of those. So we are setting up P8, max rest, white by the rough, max top, 1 right, swap balls, adjust, max overpower, and then the B52 shot. This is a pretty straightforward part 5. So we're going to give it a go here. Last hole on this account, and we're going to swap accounts. And then we're going to try to do 1,000,000 times better. Because this is a really bad showing. Kind of had a rough couple days with Q9s there. We did take gold on this account yesterday, but we only shot a 15 or 16. Alright, so max top, 1 right. Swap ball, P10. Alright, we want to adjust straight as we can here. 7-3. There. And then max OP. Gonna have a little bit of a shaky needle. Want to hit perfect on this drive. There we go. Hey, Pinky, thanks for the good luck. Welcome to the channel. Good to see you back. All right, we're looking for 432 to 440. All right, 436 will work. So the setup is based on landing position. So what we're looking for is we're looking for white to the rough and the ball guide right there. Now we want to spin this ball guide 2 squares short, right, right, oh, come on, right there. Okay, +6 is base, and so 7-4 is going to be 11-1. So we're going to pull 10 rings, 11-1, and they're just center ball here, and hit perfect. That should drop. Nice speed. Coming right at the hole. Boom. There we go. Finished strong with the albatross there. So, you know, it wasn't a great round, but it's better than nothing. Alright, let's move on to the second account. We'll just forget about this like it never happened. And we'll do our best here to get a gold on the second account. Alright, so we're going to end the season with 17 out of 21 Q9 played gold on our main account today, this season. That's not bad. I didn't play them all. I was 7 a week short. But I won a lot. I did really good all season for my clan kickback there. Alright, so let's have a look at the bracket before we get going. This Q9, we are last to play again. And from the looks of it, we need a -15 with an albatross to tie. I'd like to do better than that. So, let's get into it. This first hole is a par 4 hole-in-one opportunity. It's a P10 no move target. Side spin 2, win 10. We need 1 right and 3.8 top spin light. I think last time we came in a little too light with the top spin, and it cost us to come up short. So we want a side spin 1, and then we want a ball with a little bit. It is a little bit of a shaky needle, so we want a ball with a little bit of precision. We can use that. Alright, so we're going to set up with this P10 because it's got the 1 side spin, make it easy to play. 1 side spin, 3.8 top. We're going to adjust a custom adjustment here. We have a push-up or pull-back based on wind angle. We're hoping for yellow, which is none of those. And then 0.7 ball, right curl, and max OP. So, hopefully, let's get this out of here. Alright. Alright, so hopefully we can drop the par 4 hole-in-one. I have yet to do that live on stream. Sure would like to. Alright, let's hit it. So, I'm looking at the picture of the spin. And it looks like last time we did go a little too light. So, we want to make sure we get that 3.8 top spin right on there. Okay, one right and 3.8 right there. And we're going to swap the ball to that with... Now, we need to assess the wind angle here. We are in yellow. Perfect. 8-2 is going to be 8-2. And going to have a shaky needle. Okay. OP and curl to right there. One hit perfect to get this hole-in-one. Got it. Alright, let's see if we can drop this thing. Come on now. Got a good look at it. Got good speed. Ah, we came up right. Well, that's an easy eagle. We'll take it. We'll take it. Par 4 holes-in-one are hard to drop. I'm going to get one of them live for you one of these days, though, guys. I promise. Alright, oh, I not played the next hole. We're not ready yet. Okay, we're off to a good start. Quarterback on this hole particularly, we need to start with the Spartan ball. P8, side spin 0, win 10. And that's just going to make our life easier setting spins. Got to find it here. There it is. And then we want a P8 side spin 0 win 10 to play with. We don't have to have a P8, you know what I mean? We could go, but we're going to go with that ball. Just because I have a bunch of them and I never use it. Okay, so here's how we're going to set this up. We are going to set up at P8 min, ball guide to the right side of the pin, not the cup. One backspin hard, and then we're going to swap balls. Circle drop OP minus OP if we have lower winds. And we're just going to give it our normal pull and go after that drop. We dropped it on the last account. So let's see if we can do it again. Excuse me. All right. Okay, P8 min. We want that ball guide right there on the left side of the pin. And then we want one backspin hard. Swap to this ball here. And 8-2 is only circle drop OP. No adjustment to OP on that. 8-2 is going to be 7-2 adjustment. So we go here. 7-2. And then we want circle drop OP. And we just want to hit perfect. There we go. Now that should go for us there. Got a good look at the angle. Oh my gosh, we missed left. Dang it. Okay, that's alright. Okay. It's alright, at least we didn't hit greats on it. Gonna go ahead and move on to the par 5. So this is should be real familiar to everybody, this par 5. We're gonna be playing quarterback at P4 max rest. Then we're gonna swap to our APOC sniper. We need a side spin 4 win 10 ball. So we want to use something, something decent. Don't want to take any of our tournament balls in case we need them for next week's tournament. We can use that right there. So here's the setup. Quarterback, P4 max rest, right, red to the right, rough fairway. Swap to the APOC sniper, 7 top, 1 right spin. Max OP, curl to the bottom, the side triangle or rectangle top corner on the outside there. And then hit perfect. Our check for the sniper is going to be to box in the red ring between the fringe and the rough. And then we're going to set up with the white to the dark fringe, yellow to the first cut of fringe, and spin the ball guide to just to the right of the hole, 1 square long, 1.5 squares long. And then clicks a right curl based on wind speed. It's a pretty straightforward look at it. So let's see if we can get this drop here. We missed it just right on our last attempt. I'm sure I'm going to hear about that bogey from Franco. He's probably going to laugh at me. I don't blame him. All right. So red right there. Swap to our APOC sniper. 7 top, 1 right. Swap balls. And go ahead and adjust our... Get that adjustment as straight as we can there. 8 rings. Okay, and we got no push up. And then our curl is straight to that corner. We want to hit perfect. And there we are. Looking for 354 to 360 on the target yards. And let's see what happens here. $356, that'll work. All right, so first thing we want to do is run our check, which we want to box in the red ring right there. We're at +5. Want to come down here and set up right there. And then we want to spin this ball right there. Right there. Okay, we were at +5, which is +1 to the table. So we are 7-3, 8-6, 8-7 is going to be our adjustment. And we get that lined up. And at 8 or 7-3, there is no adjustment for curl. We just need to hit perfect here. And there we go. They should drop, hopefully. Got a good camera angle. And we failed off. Oh, dang it. That's not good. Didn't have enough. We didn't have the enough top spin, or we accidentally had a click of underpower on there. All right, this next hole killed us last round, cost us the entire round, because I did not. I screwed up really bad. I did not set the right top spin, and it seriously cost me the whole entire hole. So we're gonna go side spin, power. Gonna run down to a P6 side spin 1 ball for setup. That way we can make the spins quick. Gonna make sure we set the right spins this time. And then we're going to use that P10 ball because if you remember, the needle is shaky. So here we go. We're going to set up with that ball. Needle is shaky with a P6. All right, we're going to set up with that ball. We're going to go with the P10. We're going to adjust 1-to-1. We're going to give it outside wall left curl, max OP. And then we have a push up and pull back based on wind angle. 6.4 top, 1 right spin. And it's a no move target at P6. This should be a relatively easy shot. The challenge was I put 5.4 topspin instead of 6.4 topspin last round. And obviously that went straight into the water. And then the second time around, I hit a great left that went straight into the water. And the third try, we did not drop the hole-in-one. And so we were putting, or we were in the rough. And we missed the rough shot and ended up putting for bogey. Good times. All right, so one right, 6.4 top. We're going to swap to our P10. We're going to assess the wind angle here. And we are at yellow. 7.7. We want to move 7.7 rings. And then we want outer wall, max OP. And we just want to hit perfect. We got a nice slow needle. And I hit it great. Oh my lord, that's going to get wet. We just cost ourselves the hole. Yeah. Gosh dang it. And whatever. 6.4 top, one right. Swap ball. Can't believe I did that again. Alright, wind angle, we're still in yellow. 8 rings. 8 rings. And we're just going to go outer wall. So, here's a way to do it really. Go outer wall and you go straight down. And we're going to hit a great right. Oh my lord. This is not going to get wet, but this is probably going to end up in the rough. Yeah. Well, yeah, some days you're good at this game, other days you suck at this game. Alright, just like that. And we just need to hit center. And we saved the birdie. So, better than the last round. Team Pandemic. I love it. Laughing at my great shots. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the heckling. I would laugh at myself, too, if I was you. All right. Next shot is a pretty straightforward shot here. We hit it great last time, which was super fun. We're going to try not to do that again. Oldest, P2, side spin 1. Alright, so here's the setup. You find the ball we're going to use here. Alright. My goodness. We got 30 of those. We'll use that. Alright, so here's the setup. We have the quarterback at the top of +2. Blue to the right side of the sand trap fairway. Then we're going to swap to the Thor's Hammer. 8 top, 1 right. Circle break, right curl. We add a click of curl based on wind speed. And then we have a custom adjustment. So pretty easy setup, pretty easy shot. Really shouldn't be a big deal. But it's me we're talking about. So I'm going to do my best not to hit it great here. Again. Alright, let's see what we got. It's so funny. Come off having such a great weekend around doing this bad at the Q9s is fun, is hilarious. Alright, so we want to be right there. Swap to the Thor's Hammer. 8 top. And we're going to swap balls. And then we're going to pull 8.5 here, which is 8.2 adjustment there. And we want to add 2 clicks of right curl to our circle break. So we want to go circle break, 1, 2, hit perfect, and hopefully we got the drop there. Nope, missed left. Right, needed another click of curl. All right. It's going to be funny if I don't win gold with either account on the last day. Just because I've had such good success with the Q9s. I think Franco telling me not to hit so many greats today kind of threw me off. I'm going to blame him anyway. Alright, we want to set this up at P8, no move target. We're looking for a top spin boost 5, win 10 ball. We don't have any. So we're going to have to set up with a wind. Oh, wait. Why do we want 1.5 right? So what we're going to do, we're going to set up with that ball. And, oh, we do have side spin too, but we only got one of them. We only got one of those. So let's see what we got in the wind. And we got one of those. We got one of those. Goodness gracious. Got one of those. We don't have a lot of balls. We got 3 of those. There we go. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to go P8, no move target. We're going to swap to the top spin 5 boost, 3 side spin ball, and go full right, full top. Swap to that top spin boost 7 P10. We are going to go max OP and 1 ball right curl. We want to avoid heavy 59 on the drive. The approach is a... Oh, hey, David, what's up? Franco is streaming right now. Rude. Why isn't he over here watching my stream? That's fine. Competitive streaming. I see how it is. Man, that's mean. All right. So, let's just go ahead and get into it. And we will... you know, he has way more followers than me. I'm a new channel. That's mean. Big bully. Alright. P8, no move target here. Max top spin, 2.5 boost. 1.5 right. Avoid 59 on the drive. And one, we're going to go and do that. So all of that. I'm going to swap to that ball right there. And we want to avoid 59, heavy 59. So I'm going to give this a 0-1 flick. 7-4 is right about there. Okay. We're going to have a bit of a shaky needle. We need a perfect 1 ball right curl. There we are. We got it. Looking for 420 plus. 420. 420 plus on the yardage. Now we came up a little short. No, what did we do on this? I don't remember what we did, why we missed. Alright, so top white pin check. We are at +5. What we want to do is set up right here with the white to the rough. And right there with the spin. 7.7 at 5 is -1. 7.7 is 8.4, so we're going to adjust 8.3. And 7.7 has a 1 click of left curl adjustment. So we're going to add 1 click there. And hit perfect. That should drop, let's hope. Looks good. And, oh, we stuck it in there. There we go. Alright. You know why he's probably streaming? Because I sucked so bad on my first round. He probably was watching, saw it, and was like, I can do better than this idiot. Let me go stream my own guides. I don't blame him. Alright, hole 7. This is a sniper rough bump approach. We are going to set up with the quarterback, P0 max rest, blue by the left-hand side rough fairway. Swap to the APOC sniper bag, 6 backspin, 1 left spin, and circle drop OP. On approach, we are going to set up, we're going to do a top white fringe fairway check. We're going to set up with the red ring on the right side of the rough sand trap with the ball guide pointed at the third green square to the right, the third dark green square to the right. We're going to spin the ball guide 2 full squares through the hole, and then we're going to add circle break and plus or minus OP based on wind speed. We came up short on this, and it caused us to go and miss it, so we're going to try to get this one right here this time. Alright, so we need to set up at the Marlin because we need 1 left spin on the setup, and then we need a side spin. Wonders that we need a P4 minimum. So for side spin, so let's go see what we got here. Try to use some we got a lot of. This ball will work. Alright. Pretty simple setup. We need the APOC sniper. We need the quarterback. Alright. I'd like to get this drop here. 6 back, 1 left spin, quarterback max rest, blue by the left rough fairway. So max rest here. Blue by the left fairway. Swap to our APOC bag. 1 left, 6 back. Came off the 6. There we go. And we're going to swap to that ball. We're going to adjust 8-5. And then we just want a circle drop OP. And to hit perfect. That should put us between 248 and 252. And we're good. Top white fringe fairway. Okay. So right here we are at +4. And then we want to be right here. Right? No. We want to be down. Right there. We want to spin the ball guide 2 squares through the hole. Come on. Right like that. And then 8-1 at +4 is table. So 8-1 is going to be 8-2. Okay. And then we're at just plain old circle break +1 OP and hit perfect. We should get that this time. Ah, we came up short again. Gosh dang it. Alright, moving on. Moving on. Alright, we're at a low, -11. Got 2 holes left. We need a 15 with an albatross. So if we drop the next one, if we miss this one and drop the next one, we can tie for first. If we drop this one and drop the next one, we can call it a win. So we need to go back and grab that Spartan ball P8, win 10, side spin 0 for this setup. And it is right there. And then we need to go to a P0 to P2, win 10 for the actual shot. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got 25 of those. Sure, we'll go there. Alright. So, the way this shot's set up, P8 min, ball guide left side of the cup, just barely. And then 3.1 back. We had just a little too much backspin last time, and we came up short. So it is the first visible click of backspin. I mean, yeah, over 3. So let's see if we can grab this drop. And there's some clicks of curl based on wind angle. We're hoping for blue, which is none. Alright, so let's get it set up here at the P8 min. Okay. So, P8 min. We want to be right there. See that? Right there. 3. And first visible click. Swap ball. And to a 1 or 2. And we are in... looks like we are in yellow. 7-3 is 5-9. And 5-9. And 1 click right curl. So center ball. 1 click right. Hit perfect. And hopefully we got the drop there. It would make my life so much happier if we had... Oh my god, are we going to die short again? Get the F out of here. Alright, so we got to drop this albatross we just dropped to tie for first. And then that's all she wrote. So this shot is a white to the right rough at P8 max. Max top 1 right, and then we're going to swap to a P10. And then give it full OP. It's going to be a shaky needle a little bit, so we need the P10 to actually set up correctly. So P8, wind resistance, and we'll try to go back to that ball we just had. As soon as I find it. And we got 35 of those, that'll work. Alright. So, P8 max rest, white to the right rough, max top 1 right, 1-to-1 adjust, max OP. And then the B52 level 7, we're going to set up with the white to the left rough fairway, with the ball guide just at the top of the end of the rough. We're going to spin the ball guide 2 squares, 1.5 really, short of the hole. And then adjust. The main, most important thing here is where that ball guide tips at after we're done. So let's see if we can tie it up and try to get a gold here. I know, guys, I'm sorry. It's been a day. We had an amazing morning, and then now we've fallen apart at Q9s. Like, what is even happening? Alright, here we are. I think, honestly, part of the problem is I don't take Q9s that seriously. Not like some people do. They're fun, but I really, I play them because they're quick CP. I probably should try a little harder, to be honest. But I have had pretty good results. Alright, max OP, nice slow needle, hit perfect. We're looking for 432 to 440 on the target yards. Yeah, thank goodness it's just a quick 9. Could you imagine if this would have been my freaking tournament this morning? Ooh. But, hey, you know what? We killed that. So, I'm riding that high all freaking day. I don't care what I do in this Q9. I shot a negative 40. Not a lot of people can say that. Alright, so we're at... we want it just clipping her up there. we are at 0.5 or plus 5. And then we want to spin the ball guide just right there. Plus 5 is table. We are going to adjust 7, 7, which is 11.5 rings. So we'll move our 10, move our 1.5, and then we just want to go center cup, our center ball, and hit perfect. And that should be in the hole, hopefully. It's the same way we dropped it last time. Boom, center cup drop. All right, I think that ties us up for first. We were the last people to play. Let's have a look. Yep. Oh, no, it put us in first fully. Why? Oh, did I get 2 albatrosses? I did. Ha! How you like that? Okay. I had no idea. I really wasn't paying that much attention. All right. So there you go. We got first on one account. And that guy's going to wake up and be upset when he gets up. And let's see. Is this guy got any chance? No. Yeah, so it looks like we're taking gold on one account. Thank you, David. The second account, we're not going to talk about anymore, okay? I don't want to talk about it. It's the end of the season. Leave me alone. Thanks for being here, you guys. I appreciate you as always. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. We will be back next season. Daily Q9s at 4 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to play all of them next season. And feature the guides that come out. And the shot creators that make shots. And then we will be starting tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Or no, I'm sorry, that's not true. We're going to be starting tomorrow with the QR round when the guides are ready. We can't start at 8:30 if the guides ain't ready. So I'll send out the live stream time. We might end up doing it later in the day for that because of the time it takes for the creators to make the guides. But thanks a lot, everybody. I appreciate you all. I hope you had a great season. We sure had a heck of a season this season. We won 2 golds, 3 golds, and we took a silver today. And we broke personal best CP records. We broke our personal best quick 9 wins. We've had a heck of a season. So I will see you guys next season. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you later.